Hello, bonjour, Tansi. My name is David Deephouse. I'm a professor in the University of Alberta, Department of Strategy, Entrepreneurship and Management. About to tell you about my course, SMO 488 and SMO 686, a brand new elective focusing on Indigenous business, and it's called Introduction to Indigenous Business. I acknowledge that I'm from a long line of settler colonists starting around 1630 who came from England and from France to practice their version of Protestant Christianity in the land of the Wampanoag, Massachusetts, Shinnecock, Tungus, and other tribes that were present in what is now called southern New England. Robert Bertrand, National Chief of the Congress of Aboriginal Peoples, wrote the following in a Globe and Mail opinion piece in May 2019. As part of Canadian society, businesses have an essential but often overlooked place in reconciliation. For most, getting there is the challenge. Reconciliation is not easy or comfortable work. In order for reconciliation to begin, there is essential to be work to be done, beginning with self-reflection and learning about Indigenous experiences. This course that I'm developing and presenting this fall is part of this essential and at times uncomfortable work towards reconciliation. Creating this new course is an outgrowth of the learning that I've undertaken since March 2014 when I attended the National Event for Truth and Reconciliation in Edmonton. We have 5 course goals. The first is becoming acquainted with a variety of Indigenous business enterprises. The second is becoming familiar with the unique opportunities and challenges that Indigenous people face within Indigenous business enterprises. We'll also develop an understanding of economic reconciliation and economic sovereignty for Indigenous peoples, especially within the political entity known as Canada. We'll also develop our core listening skills and improve our skills at making oral, written, and visual arguments. Our course will include both synchronous and asynchronous learning activities. Our primary asynchronous activity is reading most of this textbook called Indigenous Business in Canada by Keith Brown, Mary Beth Doucette, and Janice Tulk. This comes to us from Cape Breton University and the Purdy Crawford Chair in Aboriginal Business. The Purdy Crawford Chair has also prepared a number of short business cases which we will also use in the class. There will also be several outside readings from various books and journal articles that exist and several case studies about Indigenous enterprises from Ivey Business School. 3 of these case studies will be used for major assignments worth approximately 15% of your grade each. You will do 2 of these. Another major assessment component is a term project, which will be done in teams, and a presentation of your term project at the end. I'm always excited about the term projects because student teams come up with so many interesting things to do. A third major part of your assessment is your regular engagement with the material of the class, and this includes both in synchronous Zoom conversations, but also in breakout room work, and also in short writings that you will do in response to questions that come along weekly and participation in discussion boards. So I'm pretty excited about this class because this is really part of a great opportunity to be part of reconciliation within the business school, and I hope you can join me for this experience. And thank you again for visiting this course, and I wish you good luck in your course selections.